I think we need to give her her dummy shot.
Where is it? It's over there. Okay. Well, I'm sure
We're rolling, by the way.
She has it in there.
I'll give it to her.
The life of parents.
Baby, we're recording.
If you guys could see. Don't worry, I'm going to put up a little clip of what she's doing and what we have to do while recording this video, and you'll see. You have to do when filming content. And you got a baby. This is what you gotta do.
Trying to get your attention, Shah.
I can see you, baby. I can see you.
Yes.
All right. So, welcome. If you're new, if you're not, hey, what's up?
You like how I came in?
I like how you remembered.
Listen, man knows.
It's been a while. Anaya. Anaya.
Dano. Yes.
Let's see how we get on with recording this video and having Princess awake. All right, because yeah, she wants to clearly get involved. I think she thinks we're talking to her. That's the problem. So she's conversating. It's a competition right now between who can make the most noise, I think. But guys, you already know who this is. You should know who it is.
I hope you know.
Yeah.
If you don't know, then you can hear something in the background. I should give you a hint.
So yeah, here we have. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, for those who don't know, my name's... I've never introduced my real name, innit? My name's Mr. Riyari.
I think you have told them your real name.
I don't think so. I don't. Maybe in the Algerian video.
Maybe.
If you ain't watched that, go watch that.
Many videos back, we done a video about our cultures and the clash we may or may not have. So yeah, that's an interesting one to go and watch. So do that. But today, in today's video, I'm pretty excited about this because it's been a long time since we've actually recorded together.
Yes,
the last time we recorded, I was still pregnant and was doing a gender reveal.
The night before.
The night before the gender reveal. So that's way back. That's a long time. That's like a year ago.
Because it was summerish. Yeah.
That's a whole year. Oh, kind of.
Are you trying to do it?
That's a whole year. Yeah. That's a whole year since we actually recorded a video together.
That's mad.
Crazy. Wow. But obviously,
I blame her, by the way.
I mean, you guys will understand in this video why I haven't come out with as much content as possible and, you know, whatever. But yeah, in today's video, we're going to be talking about becoming parents. So we are parents to...
Our princess called Anaya.
Yes.
She's a blessing. You can hear her in the background.
Yeah, so Anaya, she's 7 months old now. Yes. Oh my gosh, I could cry. She's a very happy baby. Very talkative. I mean, if she could actually say words, she definitely would be saying a lot right now. Yeah, you would. Yeah. So yeah, I've tried to kind of structure this video as best as possible. So excuse us if we're kind of like, what's the word?
Swaying from topic to
topic. Yeah, and we're not fully going into details. Obviously, if you guys want to know more details, then let us know in the comments below and we'll come up with more content for you guys. But yeah, in this video, briefly, we're going to be talking about how she's getting on, how we're getting on, of course, and yeah, our life now. So we'll talk about briefly the types of questions that we get asked. So as soon as we introduce her to people, our friends, family, the first question we get asked is, how is she with her sleep? And have we been able to sleep, basically? Because obviously a lot of people just automatically think, new baby, you guys are not sleeping.
Yeah.
Which is fair.
Was the case at one point. Shall I go into detail
for how long though? It wasn't that long. She's been a good sleeper from the beginning, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, no, I think it was maybe like the first weeks. Yeah, the first few weeks. Oh my days. I'm going to be real with you. I told Shah as well, like I was ready to sign out.
You was ready to sign out. I was crying. I literally cried. No, I literally cried. Yeah, I remember.
One night, she was just crying.
I can't do this. I said I can't do this because I was initially breastfeeding her like 24/7, and it felt like 24/7. That was the only thing I was feeding her with. It was me.
Yeah.
She was reliant on me all the time. And it's like she wasn't getting full enough. I didn't feel like, because she was on me.
She's made it out her cave. You continue.
Oh, yeah. And
You continue.
She was literally on me all the time, innit? And obviously, babies get hungry in the night, because I don't know why. They should be sleeping, but they get hungry in the night, and they wake up for a feed. So constantly, I'm waking up every 2 hours now. And the funniest thing is, I've got a Mr. Riari next to me,
You say my
and he's literally like asleep, like knocked out, snoring. Yeah.
Excuse me.
No, you was a few times. You got better at it.
Let me get back on camera,
as I
and then
asked
we'll
for help.
talk about
He
that.
got. Let me talk before he gets back. He got better at it before I told him I can't do this, right? Yeah. But I'm not gonna lie, he was sleeping, and I was the one obviously having to feed her, innit? Because it's me. So that was what I was doing every like 2 hours, hour and a half. She was waking up, and I had to feed her, and I was so drained all day and all night. I was so drained. So yeah, one day I did cry, and I was just like, how can I live like this? Like, is this the rest of my life? So at the beginning, the first few weeks, down to that, I put it down to that. That's why she wasn't sleeping. Obviously, newborns, they don't sleep throughout the whole night, innit? If your newborn does that, then that's crazy. That's you're blessed, I guess.
You are lucky.
But yeah, so that was the case. You want to add to anything?
No, I think the problem is with the guys when it comes to this point is like, as you said, the baby's so reliant on you, and realistically, the only thing we can do is try and encourage you to wake up.
Because there was many times I was asleep.
Yeah, she's gone because obviously she's knackered, innit?
Yeah.
So I wake up, I'm trying to, look after the baby, but all she wants is mummy's milk. So
nothing they can really do.
Nothing, man.
Yeah, so beginning she wasn't sleeping. Now though, once I introduced milk, I would say, once I introduced
I could
bottles,
help out much more.
Yeah, not only that.
And she slept for much longer.
That's the main point. She slept for much longer. So that works for us, the combination of feeding. And then gradually she's kind of coming off the breast and she's not interested.
Maybe you should enlighten the women why, like the maybe mums to be or people thinking or whatever.
What?
Like why the swapping to milk.
Everyone has their own reasoning as to why they want to feed their child in a certain way, innit? Because I don't want to come on here and be like, breastfeeding is the best way, that's the only way, just do that. Because in reality, a lot of women struggle with it, innit? Like at the beginning, for me, I definitely struggled. Like in my head, I've always wanted to breastfeed, but
it sounds
actually
simple
doing
until
it,
you do
it sounds so much simple. Just that's it.
It's not that simple.
It's not that
There's
simple.
an angle.
You have to, oh my gosh, that was the nurse that was helping me.
What was she saying? It's like,
she was just saying, grab it and
suckle.
she just grabbed my. I said, what's going on here? That was the nurse in the hospital trying to help me breastfeed when I first had Anaya in it. But it's a struggle for many women in it. So if you can do it, definitely try. Try in it, because it's a good feeling you get when you know your child is taken directly from you. It's different, innit? But obviously your child needs to eat at the end of the day. So if bottle works for you and your partner, then it works, innit? You can also express your milk if you still want them to have that goodness. Then that's that, innit? But at the end of the day, don't rule out something because you never know. Like for me, I was thinking, no, I'm not gonna bottle feed her. Like I don't need to do all of that. I got my breast here. She can have it anytime. But in reality, it's not that simple, innit? There's always something. So just think about it. But is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
why
literally.
I chose that.
Yeah.
So yeah, and obviously it works for us, innit? Like Anaya, bless her, like she adapts to things really well. Like this room,
we have cornered
we
her.
barricaded her, but she's slowly making her way
finding her way out.
So yeah, she adapts to things quite well. Some babies take to bottled milk quite well, some don't. So some that don't take to breast milk quite well, they get colic and all of that stuff. So everyone is different in it, but just give things a try and see how it works for you. Just don't rule out anything.
Do you have a list of questions? If not, I want to ask you some.
Go on then.
Because I feel like, to be honest, like we haven't, although we speak all the time, like we haven't actually, like how are you finding being a parent, Shah?
Don't make me cry. Don't make me cry.
How are you finding it?
How am I finding being a parent? I love it. I love it because I don't know if I've mentioned in previous videos, I've always been a nurturing type of person in it. Like I even work with children, and for people to work with children, they have to love working with children. It's not an easy job, do you know what I mean? So, and plus I work with the babies as well in it. So I love children, and I've always been that type of person that's like wanting to care for someone, wanting to, do you know what I mean? So actually now having my own child,
Don't start crying.
It's amazing though. It's an actual blessing. It's a blessing because it's like, we created you. And every day I look at her. As soon as she said that. We created you. Yeah, we did. Yeah. Shh. 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 We created you. Yeah, we Yeah, so it's actually a blessing. Like when we look at her, well, when I look at her, I'm just like, oh my gosh, like you're my child. Every day, every other day, pretty much, I'm like, you're my child. Like I'm actually a mum. Sometimes I deep it, and then I'm just like, I'm actually a mum. Like I'm someone's mum. Someone's responsible. I'm responsible for someone, and I'm still a child clearly because I can't talk properly. But yeah, so it's crazy, and I feel like it's something that I've gradually had to learn how to become this mothering figure, because obviously I've never been an actual mum before in it, although I'm that type of person, caring and whatever, but having your own child is different.
Completely.
And every child is also different. So there's some traits that I've seen in other children that Anaya has, and some traits that that shocked me. Do you know what I mean? So just dealing with her every day, falling into a routine, because at the beginning I was like, I feel like a robot. Like I'm waking up every day doing the same thing. Like my mind is literally just stuck in one place, and the days all seem the same, and mentally it was a lot to take on in it at once, and you have no choice, you just take it on. But when you sit down and think and take your time and just have that moment to yourself, like you need to actually have those moments to yourself to deep, like just take it easy in it. You're doing your thing. At the beginning, I'm not gonna lie, it was difficult at times because I was just like, am I doing enough for her? And I know it's like she's a little baby, like what else can you do but feed her, change her? But I just felt, am I doing enough? Like, is this enough? Am I giving her enough attention? Am I doing this? Am I doing that? You question yourself as a new mum, definitely, in it. But she's such a blessing and such a good baby. Like, I cannot complain. We actually cannot complain. Like, she's such a good baby in every single way, mashallah. So everything is just like, I'm just like taking it easy right now, innit? But I love my baby girl, man. She's just growing very quickly. If that answers your question, how I feel.
Listen, she went above and beyond to answer,
man,
but
there's a lot.
It's the passion. I feel it.
There's a lot of passion behind this because it's crazy.
Ask me the question.
I will ask you the question.
Ask me the question.
Okay, he wants me to ask him the question. How do you feel being a daddy?
A daddy.
A daddy.
Oh, man.
Anaya.
Yeah, listen, daddy's speaking now.
She just laughs when you tell her off. At this stage,
she don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
But nah, it's like, Anaya, I'm about to go, I'm about to go ham now.
He's about to do his bit.
Alright, 1 second. Do you know what? Do you want to sort her out? Let me have my time with the camera.
Wait, let me just put her dummy in, I guess.
Yeah, let me have my time with her. She don't want me to have my
Go
time
on.
with the camera. Alright, so obviously before Anaya came, like I spoke to a lot of our friends. We spoke to a lot of our friends that had kids, and they all said like, oh yeah, having a baby is like the best thing in the world. It's a blessing. But until it happens to you, man, you just don't understand. Like those words are just an understatement, man. Like seeing her face, oh man. Like whenever I'm not with her, trust me, like I miss her to bits. I'm always thinking about her, and it's just like you want to give her, as Shah said, you just want to give your child the best life ever, innit? You want to do everything for her, and being a dad is, of course, it comes with so much responsibility. Like now, I am thinking so much more about like our future, our finances, this and that, but it's all because I just want to spend time with her. And unfortunately, like in this lifetime is money. We're not going to go too deep into it, but
now.
It's like, I just want to make sure I can give her the best life possible. And in order for me to do that, I need to make sure I'm well off so that I can spend time with her, because it's about time, innit? And right now, yeah, but like it's just amazing.
Time is flying. She's growing so quickly. So
listen, today I was just telling Charlotte, she's gonna be 1 soon. Like
crazy. As soon as she turned 6 months, I was like, I did her little balloons and
then you blink and she's 7.
There, and then she's 7 now, and then 8, 9, 10, 11.
When did that happen?
It's just a lot to take in, and she's just growing too quickly. But like you said, time. When you see her, when you don't see her for a couple days now, anyone that doesn't see her for a couple days, a week or whatever,
you notice a difference.
They notice a difference. Obviously, I'm with her every day, so I'm like, I notice difference, but not as much as other people, because they'll see her and she'll be like, oh, she's grown so much, or this has changed. I'm like, oh yeah. But but being a dad is like, it's just not what you expected, or.
Not like, as I said, I spoke to quite a few people and they've already set my expectations, but whatever words don't, there's no words to express like how it feels having your own child, innit?
Yeah.
And it's just
a blessing.
Yeah, it's just a blessing, and it's just crazy. And yeah, man, if any of you are on that path right now, just embrace it, man, because it's beautiful.
And I know we'll briefly talk about, I guess, how we felt knowing we was going to have a child while we're on this topic. For me, I was ready to have a child from I was a child. Like, literally, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Like, from I was little, I've always wanted a child, a baby, a family. Do you know what I mean? So I never really put that to the back of my head. Do you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't really, oh, in the future, a long time, longer than once I do this, that. That was never me. I'm not gonna lie. Like, some people, they want this in place, that in place, but that for me. Yeah. It was a family first for some reason, innit? I don't know why, but that was for me, innit? So when we found out that I was gonna have a baby, I was obviously very anxious about the situation, the timing of everything, but at the forefront, I was like, let's do this. Let's do this.
Yeah.
But for you, it's a bit different.
Listen, all man them can relate on this one, man.
Not all, but
most man them can relate, if not all. Yeah, like let's say 90% upwards.
Let us know if you relate or don't.
Yeah,
relate.
please. Like, listen, it's terrifying. You're thinking, oh my goodness, like
pressure.
I'm not patterned, yeah. And the thing is, this is the problem. You say you're not patterned, and I was speaking to one of my boys the other day because he may be expecting soon, and it's like, you are never fully ready. It doesn't matter what stage in your life you are, like whether you are a successful businessman, you always find some form of excuse to be like, I don't feel ready. And that's ultimately natural. Like, you just won't feel ready. And that's fine. Accept it. You're not going to feel ready. But then also deep, you'll never be ready. Like, I could say, okay, let me wait until Riari is bringing me millions. But then as soon as Riari brings me millions, I've got a million more. Yeah, not even just, I've got a million more responsibilities. I'm thinking, I can't do this right now. Let me, you know what I mean? There's always going to be an excuse.
Make sure this is that. So, but I wonder what it is.
For mandem.
Yeah, like, because obviously it's a general thing that everyone says, oh yeah, they want to be patterned in this, that. But behind all that, what, like, you're
maybe
scared.
It's fear. Maybe it's
you're
fear.
actually
like,
scared.
It's probably just fear because, look, it's good. It's easy to say, like, you want certain things in place. But to have them in place is a different thing. So I guess maybe the man them that ain't got things in place, they have a right to be scared. But then there's certain people...
Don't you feel like... Because for me, as a female, as a woman, yeah, I feel like as a mum, we offer so much more than money. Do you know what I mean? To the child. We offer so much more than money in terms of, like... Love and just that how we are. No, but this is what I'm asking. Like, do you guys feel like...
That's
you
not
can't
enough.
offer, yeah.
No. I think what it is as a male, like, this is obviously historically, like, male are meant to be breadwinners, women are meant to be the ones looking after the children and this and that. So already, like, just being a male in the UK or in like the current society, you're expected to, like, spend more than your missus, make more than your missus, this, that. Yeah. And if you're gonna have a kid now with your missus, you're expected to hold most responsibility in terms of, like, she just fell. She's tired.
Good. She's good. Yeah, you're good? Baba.
She literally just dropped backwards.
Do
you know what it is? She wants our attention.
Yeah.
So she wants us to help her up.
Princess.
It's not happening. So where was I? I was talking about... Yeah, I just think it's literally just the fear that you can't provide for your family the way you want. And I think sometimes, man, then we put too much pressure on us. This is similar to what a video me and Shah done before about the marriage. Sometimes people put too much pressure on themselves for marriage because they're thinking it's going to cost a lot. They need to do a big wedding. And that's just what society, like, puts on you.
I feel like, yeah, there's a deeper thing behind all of this. Like, I feel like it's actual fear, but not just to do with finances. The materialistic stuff and, like, finances and stuff. I feel like there's a deeper psychology behind a dad becoming a parent. Like, it must be some sort of fear that
I don't think so. I think it's literally
you're not gonna be
there?
Like, I don't know, the best that I don't know.
Okay, I can only speak for myself.
People keep making excuses, like you said. So it can't just be about finances. If you're a millionaire and you're making another excuse that you need to do this before you have a family,
they don't have a justifiable excuse in my eyes. But I feel like I can only speak for people like in my situation and myself. When you're trying to achieve something and you're not there, you've already, like, got this, like, pressure. You want to get this done before a certain age. You're setting these expectations. Now you have a child you need to like provide for, and in essence, she comes first. And a lot of the time that means, okay, I may need to drop everything I'm doing, get a proper job so I can feed my child. And I think a lot of man them in that situation, fair play, I understand being scared, but we are human, innit? And humans adapt. Like, that's just the reality. Like, we adapt. What's the next topic?
Sorry, guys. Malfunction.
Baby malfunction.
Yes. So, yeah, because we want this video to be informative, but not hours and hours long.
Yeah.
I guess we'll talk about how's our life in general. Now being new parents, how has our life changed?
Yeah.
How has that impacted us?
Obviously, she's such a good baby, and I love when she sees me and just smiles, you know, and that brings warmth to my heart because she actually, listen, shut up, man.
It brings warmth.
It brings warmth to my
I'm putting more time, and I would say more effort into looking after Anaya rather than...
She don't look after me no more. I'm joking.
That's a lie. That's a lie. It's crazy. Like, I'm actually someone's mum, and a mum is a big thing in it. And she's just like, she.
Anaya, do you want to give mommy a hug?